coming in, they'll make a weight. And he said, there's 4 guys. 4 guys came in. There's 8 other adults signed up besides BJ. Okay, and I looked at their weight classes. It's pretty scattered. Most of you guys don't have a bracket. I can't ask you guys to compete because it's your personal money. You know, and I go, guys, I know John looks at it, it's like, oh, the tournament's cheap, it's $35, or now it's $20. You know, that's cheap for some, but $20 for some of you guys is, you know, a decent amount of money. It's maybe whether or not you're going to eat dinner. So I'm cool with just running a quick class and work out together. For you guys that don't know, like when I first came here, this was my secret spot. This is the attic. This is where I would train. I'd go down a decent class and then I would sneak up here afterwards with Pat or, you know, with a couple guys, and we would just fucking go after it. And Randy, when I trained him for all his fights, he'd come up here, get away from everybody, no distractions, I can get his full attention. And we used to spar fucking crazy up here. Like this whole thing would be a fucking ice rink. Like it's so slippery. I think he gave me stitches a couple times up here. And same with Pat. Pat got busted up by him too. We used to get more. Yeah, I used to spar Randy Couture for like 2 hours, 3 times a week for all his, you know, his fights. So up here has always been a cool spot. So we just started going back up here, Beach Rig and the other guys. But on this week we had so many fucking guys up here. It was crazy. Roman, you were there, and it was nuts. Fucking so slippery trying to wrestle on this thing. Shooting doubles and you end up on your back. Like,
or just spread on your face.
Yeah. But anyhow, it's cool. It's quiet. Okay, say I'm like this, okay? And he's hand fighting me like crazy. He's hand fighting like crazy, and I can't get in, okay? Now I need to make something happen. I need to make some tentative, just to mess with him. And say he grabs my hand here. Okay, perfect. Now I'm gonna grab his elbow and just start to torque him. Like, see how I got control of his body right now? Like, if I put some leverage on this, I can tap him out, lean forward, crank on him. But now I've gotten a pass. Now he's made mistakes. Now I can get to a Kimura here. You know, now I can start to make something happen. Okay, it's just a setup. It's just a little quick trick. I can just let him go. And all of a sudden he's like, fucked up. I'm not grabbing his head anymore. Now I'm in control. I made him tentative. Well, I'm gonna try to crank him so hard that you can drag. Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. Where I might go to here, start using my knees on his face or whatever the case is, okay? Well, let's say Jordan now is trying to try and create space, so that's caging my head out, he's trying to push. So I start pushing, get to my neck. Okay, so now I come here. Okay, because I'm still trying to control him. I got my elbow in his hip. I got some control of him. Now, I can't get that arm on the other side of my head. What I'm gonna do is this hand's gonna go just below his elbow, like a heel hook. Then I'm gonna lock my hands, and I'm gonna lean forward and crank. Okay, because now I got pretty much the same pressure, and now I can use this as a weapon. So even if he doesn't tap, now I can let that foot come off his head. I can start to walk and lock my double wrist lock, or turn it into an arm bar. Okay, it's just a grip. Because remember, he's caging you. He's extending and trying to create a scramble. You have to go to the problem. All right. If the guy's pushing on my head and I can't get his hands, I go to his hips. But in this case, he's pushing. I'll attack that arm. That's the first thing I showed you when a guy grabs your head. You do that little arm bar. It's not to submit him. It's just forewarning. You know, shut him down. Okay, do something like this. school shit like this, I don't like teaching this because you got to work, try to do it all the time. There's forearm breaks, okay? Typically a forearm break is done like this. Okay. So if I'm here, and this is your bad arm, but pull and shoot my hips. You'll bust through it. But I can do that in these kind of settings too. Or if I'm here, switch and
Some bad shit.
it's old school snap. Not something I'll target, but if it's there, you know, we can use that as a distraction.
Sounds legal.
Now keep moving. Okay. Start circling and binding.
Good, John. Nice. There you go. Spacing. Top. A minute. Good, Hobby, good. Michael, in that. You guys are banged up. I know some of you guys are injuries, you want to start on the ground, that's fine. I don't care where you start. You want to start in the position, that's fine. We got some good training in today. Now it's about having fun, just getting after it. Alright, so watch your background and just for the bell. And if you guys have any questions during like between rounds, go ahead and ask. Otherwise, just get ready to rock like always, okay? Ready? If I'm here right now, if you try to shrink one way or the other, I got control. And this hand.
His name's Trent.
All right, guys. So that's a wrap, guys. Bring it in. All right, 6 on that.
Is it too tall?